Hey there everybody, it's Neil Busby from Busby Beats, and this is a continuation of the tutorial that I did on the TD9, the Roland TD9 module, and how to set it up so that it routes out MIDI information, so you can take the MIDI output, MIDI cable, into your audio interface. So we did that in the last video, and if you didn't see that one first, well, go check it out now and come back to this one. So now I've got it set up so that my signal is properly routed out into my recording interface, into my software, and I've opened up a module that I'm going to use, Steven Slate Drums SST4. So now I'm going to see exactly how everything is working so far. So I can hit the kick drum. Yep, that's cool. No problem. Snare drum. Let's see if everything works good there. Yep, nice. I put the latency down, the latency slider on my RME interface I put down to 96. It seems to work pretty good there. Got the rim shot. Let's go to the tom-tom. So here's tom 1. Tracking nice, but let's see what happens if we hit the rim on tom 1. Uh-oh. It's not triggering it. Okay. But, not to fear, we can fix that. So here's how we're going to route the rim of our tom pad here. Well, that was hard to say. Okay, the rim of the tom pad is not triggering anything. So what I usually do is, because these are small pads, I'm not always that accurate, so I'm going to make sure that the tom sound is also being triggered from the hoop, which it's not doing right now. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to go to function. So the first window on your TD9, we're going to go to function, which is F2. Then we're going to go to MIDI. Okay, now you can see it's got all our note numbers and a lot of information here, and it's already gone to tom 1. So all you got to do, if you want to move that upper right hand drum note there, if you hit the snare, see there it goes to the snare. So we're going to go to tom 1 because we want to reroute this pad, or not the pad, but the hoop of the pad. So the rubber pad part, or the rubber hoop of the pad. There, got it. Okay. So the head part works. Alright, so you can see that it's C3. C3 on our keyboard information. So if I go, alright, C3, I want to move this. Let's move that to C3. So let's go over. There we go. So now the rim of the pad 1 for the tom 1, if I accidentally hit the hoop, well, there you go, that's okay. So that one's set up. Now you can go all the way down the line with all of your toms and set them up the same way. Okay, tom 2, so I hit, that's on A2. I'm going to go to the hoop. Okay, so I'm going to go back. A2. Good. Now we're going to go to the floor tom. Sounds nice. It's G2, but the hoop. Oh, okay, we got to move it back. G2. All the way down this time. Don't know why, but move it to G2. There we go. So now I can go anywhere I want. If I miss the center of the drum, which I frequently do, who doesn't? I'm going to hit the sound of the tom. Now other modules, they actually have a hoop sound, a metal hoop sound, and that's cool. If you want that, I can patch that in with another module, but usually I just like to hear the drum. Now if you go up to the cymbal, sometimes they're not quite routed correctly. So watch this. On the crash, if I hit the edge, okay, it works. But if I hit the bow, that's right, the bow, nothing's there. So let's do the same thing. So there's the G3 MIDI note. Let's find that. Okay, where is it? Oh, too far. Getting close. Wrong cymbal though. There we go. Good. Now I can hit with reckless abandon and not worry about it. It actually does the chokes pretty good too. Not bad. Alright. So I'm going to just adjust this other cymbal. Okay, there we go. On the edge, we're getting a nice signal note. E3. So we're going to make it to E3. There we go. Now I find that the ride routes through perfectly every time. The ride being a dual zone pad. You can have the bell. And you can have the main part. And the bow, or sorry, the edge. Alright. So that sums it up. That's what I do for all the drum audio that you hear in my videos, whether it's the instructional videos that I do for my book, The Ultimate Guide to Rock Drums, or the demonstration videos I do for all my songs. And works for me. Alright, if you have any questions, just send me a message on YouTube and I'll get right back to you. Alright, thanks a lot.